What is going on, guys? My name is Marco, here from Marco's Tech Talk, and today we're going to be unboxing the EVGA 750 GQ gold rated power supply. This is going to be replacing the 850 BQ that's currently in my build. It's making some fan noise, so I took it out of the computer. I'm going to RMA it to have it as like a backup, but in the meantime, I figured this was a great opportunity to go ahead and upgrade it to a newer power supply that was gold rated. I'm not sure if it's actually newer, but to a different power supply that's 80 plus gold. Definitely wanted a better power supply with, from my understanding, better components, because after all, when you put like $2,000 into a rig, you want to make sure that it actually has a good power supply so things don't break due to a power supply issue. It's kind of important, and it's something I've been kind of putting off, so this was the final thing that needed to happen for me to make that decision. So anyway, yeah guys, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and unbox this thing. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and unbox this now. Again, this is the 750 GQ power supply from EVGA. It's 80 plus gold, and yeah, let's see what it says on the back, if anything that's exciting about it. Probably not. It's probably going to say, oh, this is a power supply. It's called 100% Japanese capacitors. That's supposed to be good from my understanding. Intel Haswell ready, so that goes to show you just how old this actually is. But I'm assuming it should be good to go. It shouldn't be bad, and they're warranted for, I think, like 3 or 5 years. I can't remember what EVGA's warranty is, quite honestly. The copyright on the bottom, though, I'll just show you guys. Well, it's kind of heavy there. Does say 2018 on it, so it's probably a lot newer than Haswell, because that's like Coffee Lake time. So, and it gives you some information here. If you guys want to see that, you could pause the video. I'll just kind of get it close for you there, and if any of that interests you. And yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and open this guy up. I already have the other power supply out of there because I wanted to get it out of the way. Go ahead and get that plastic off. I like how EVGA gives you like a little carrying handle on their more expensive power supplies, but it's funny because they put it in the plastic, so it's kind of like I can't even use this if I wanted to, so kind of stupid in that way. But let's go ahead and break this seal. Looks like it's actually done a different way. It's kind of different. There we go. All right. Okay, so we were presented with the instruction manual that's kind of pretty much pertinent to the 650, 750, 850, and 1000 watt variants of this power supply. Almost went with 1000 watt because at the time of filming, the EVGA Midweek Madness for this week was actually the 1000 watt version of this one for like $70 or something. Might have even been 60, I can't remember, but by the time you guys see this, it's not going to be relevant anyway. But just saying, they do go on sale sometimes, so I kind of wanted to get that, but at the same time I wanted a brand new one, and I wanted it sooner rather than having to wait for it to ship and all that. Amazon one day for the win, you know. But yeah, so we got all of our standard cables you get with any semi-modular or modular power supply. I did note that these say GQ on them. I noticed when I took my bronze one out, they say BQ. I was going to reuse those because everything was already wired up, but I figured they were specific. I don't really know what might be different. Maybe the quality of the wiring might be different, but I'm just going to feel comfortable and go ahead and just swap out to the GQ ones. Maybe they're keyed, I don't know, but either way, it should be pretty good to go. And just some more of these. Of course, our obligatory PC 3-pin power adapter that has been around forever and ever and ever. And then of course the power supply itself, we'll get that out of here now. And we'll just clear the box of anything else. Oh, we've got some mounting screws too, which I already have since this is just replacing a power supply, not a new build. And then a silica packet, it looks like. Not going to touch that. And we'll set all this aside. Alright, so we get this plastic off of here now. And again, this is a semi-modular power supply, so it still has a built-in 24-pin and I believe CPU pin. Oh no, it's just 24-pin, okay. That's actually kind of nice because the 850 BQ had a built-in CPU pin. I think they call it EPS, but I'm not sure. Like the 8-pin one that goes up by the CPU, and that was annoying to deal with because it was just so much extra stuff to play around with. Anyway, this is pretty nice. Not that you really see it much, at least on my case. It's got an eco mode too. I don't really know what that does. I'll probably look into it. And then of course we've got several. We've got, what is that? 4 VGA specific power outputs, 2 CPU ones, probably for like some kind of serious setup. I'm not really sure what would use that. And then we've got 3 SATAs and a peripheral one. Not sure what that is. But the key, oops, sorry, that's kind of annoying, isn't it? But the key on it looks slightly different there on the bottom left. I think it looks a little different. It could be my eyes playing tricks on me here, but I want to say that the key is a little bit different on the periph one, but not really sure what you would use that for. Honestly, it looks pretty similar. And anyway, so other than that, it just looks like a power supply. I got to be honest with you guys. There's really nothing else to it. So yeah, that's gonna sum up the video, guys. I appreciate you watching. Please remember to subscribe to the channel and like the video and all that good stuff there. And yeah, guys, see you in the next one.